Hi everyone, welcome back to our lesson series on the 5 minor pentatonic positions. This is lesson 5 and it's going to be about changing key. We're going to change to the key of A minor. I'm Gary Clinton, welcome to GMI. Okay, so we've went through 4 lessons on the 5 positions of the minor pentatonic scale, and we looked at that in the key of F minor. One of the reasons we did that was because it's nice and tidy, if you like. Position 1 is down at fret 1. I would suggest you want to get comfortable with F and then start thinking about changing key. When you change key, I would also suggest you kind of move it quite a lot. You don't want to just move it a semitone, but let's move it a big chunk. Because what that's going to do is going to change all the positions around. So here you go. Position 1 is now at fret 5 and we're now playing in the key of A minor. Now, don't think of the guitar like the fretboard like a straight line. Think of it like a circle. See, when you change key, these positions move almost like a bit of a carousel. So as position 1 moves up, what happens is position 5 is then available behind. And if we keep moving it up, position 4 becomes available behind. And then if we keep moving it up, position 3 and position 2 becomes available behind until we actually just get back to where we started again. So, and again, we've got shapes for you that you can download for free to look at these keys. So there's position 1. I've already done position 1. So what this allows you to do is come behind position 1 and you get position 5. Now, every time you change key, the different keys can have like a wee quirk, if you like, down at the nut. Sometimes you don't have to worry about open strings, but sometimes you do. In the key of A minor, you find that the 4th position is available down here, but you need to compensate for the fact you've got your open string, so you need to change the shape. So I guess that's another shape to learn, and as you start changing keys you'll discover that different things sometimes happen down at the nut, and if you really want to get a thorough understanding of all that, you want to try and look at all keys and see what's going on down there, and A is your first one that we could try, and that's what we've looked at there. Now, the fact that you've got open strings, you could potentially use that to your advantage, and you can pull off to the open strings, which we weren't able to do in F. So here's A. We can still move in the same way that we did before, and that's what I would suggest you do. Move into position 2, move up to position 4, and then see if you can get back to position 1 again. You're going to do the same patterns, but everything is now just 1, 2, 3, 4 semitones higher than what it was. So here's my first position. There's my slide into second position. So we're going to come up to fret 14 to find our 4th position. We were there, 2nd position. There's my 4th position there. That creates this nice wee diagonal, by the way, which is actually going to give you like an arpeggio sound. And then from there, back to first position again, but you're now up at fret 17. Back down. Position 2. Position 1. So do the same thing and try and figure that out if you can. It's fret number 9 to get into the BB box we mentioned earlier on. Fret 14 is going to put you into the 4th position, and then fret 17 is you back in your 1st position again. Now what I also want to mention is, because we've moved the first position up for the key of A minor, we can also come a bit lower if we want to as well. We can explore the kind of different tones the guitar can give off. When you're higher up and lower down and on different strings, the guitar produces different tones. It all adds to the interest of what you're trying to play. So you can drop down there to the root note if you want to. And you can use these open notes down here. Rocky bluesy thing. I mentioned this to a student just yesterday actually. See, now we can come away from position 1, you can think about bending maybe into position 1. This is another idea of a million different ideas that you can do. So let's say you're going to play a little bit of the A minor pentatonic. Maybe instead of playing that note, you jump down and try and bend to that note. Tricky bend that from fret 3 up to fret 5, but you've got the 5th position notes behind there. You've got there to potentially slide off of. That's another common thing we see when you're in A minor. That kind of thing there. There's another very, very common move. Down into sort of the 5th position area. Yourself up to the 2nd position area. So there you go. There's just some similar ideas to what we looked at with the F minor earlier on, but now in the key of A minor. Another thing you could try if you want, I would then recommend that you go to something like C sharp minor and look at the positions of that. See if you can do the same thing that we worked on in those 2 videos. So that's the end of this lesson series on the minor pentatonic scales. If you have any questions, put some comments on the videos, maybe even upload a video of yourself with some of the ideas and share some of your ideas with the other people watching these videos. I'm Gary Clinton. Thanks very much for watching. If you've enjoyed these lessons, remember and subscribe to GMI on the YouTube channel.